With Roman Reigns being the undisputed WWE Universal Champion and now the Usos challenging RK Bro for their Raw Tag Team Championship titles in a unification match, there is a strong possibility that we might be seeing the end of the brand split. You see, there are some reasons why this might seem like a good idea on the surface. WWE did release a ton of wrestlers over the course of the last 2 years. Without that talent, it has been a little bit harder for the company to find stars for each brand. SmackDown's been actually really struggling to find challengers for Roman Reigns. Right now, I don't see anybody on his level other than maybe Drew McIntyre. Shinsuke Nakamura is his next opponent, and I just don't see him as a draw like that. If this was 2018, it would be a different story. However, it's not, and Nakamura's value has really dropped. If there wasn't a brand split, he would have many more options. WWE could have booked a Seth Rollins feud again. Cody Rhodes is another name that would have been a top contender. Bobby Lashley could have been a possible rival. AJ Styles could have chased the undisputed title. As you can see, there are many more potential feuds without the brand splits. Another reason why this would be a good idea is for the company as a whole. SmackDown and Raw can feature their biggest stars, and many people would show up to the shows because there are double the stars, and the ratings would even see a possible increase. It seems like a no-brainer to have a brand split. However, that is the problem. Any of the brand splits seems like a good idea in theory, but in reality, it just doesn't work. In fact, it's a massive problem that WWE should avoid at all costs. To answer the question in the title, WWE should not end the brand splits. It would be very bad for the company. You don't need to think about if this would work or not because it already happened in the past and it really didn't work. In early 2002, WWE created the brand split because they had too much talent on the roster and a lot of those guys did not get the proper time to shine. People think WWE does not build new stars now. Just imagine if this happens, it would only make that problem even worse. Superstars like Sami Zayn, The Miz, and Kevin Owens wouldn't get the same amount of screen time, and that's why they would take it away from younger talent like Austin Theory or Gunther. Those guys would have less TV time. That's just one of the major reasons why it wouldn't work. The other big reason why this would fail is because one of the shows would get destroyed. If I had to guess, it would probably be SmackDown. SmackDown was the most unwatchable program from the years of 2012 through 2015. Those were seriously dark times. Top names like John Cena or CM Punk didn't even show up to the show on those days, clearly showing that WWE didn't care about SmackDown. And I fear the same thing will happen again. Raw would have the more interesting storylines and SmackDown would basically be a rerun with some mid-card title acts and whatnot. I'm not trying to see that again. I don't think Fox would be happy with that either. Imagine spending $1 billion for SmackDown only for Raw to get everything good and you're basically just a filler show. It was a different story when Raw and SmackDown were both on the USA Network, and I don't think the fans will be happy about this, the wrestlers won't be either, and I don't think it's a good idea to piss off the executives paying you tons of money. On top of those two reasons, it will also eliminate the draft. Despite WWE not even doing a great job at booking the draft, it is nice to spice things up. I don't know why they do it a month before Survivor Series, but you get my point. The draft is fun and it makes each year unique. While some people love the idea of the brand split ending, it will be a mistake. WWE should not do it. I really hope they aren't leaning towards it either. As for the WWE, Universal, and now the Tag Team Championships, the company really messed up there and they got themselves trapped in a corner. The only thing that they can do right now is have the Undisputed Champions have 2 ongoing feuds on both Raw and SmackDown, and I can't think of anything else other than that. It's a big mess and it will be interesting to see how WWE tries to figure it out. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video.